This is the Zeapon 3 slider with the PT Pons head for pan and tilt. And instead of me talking about the specs of this thing and giving you sort of all the information about the product, I want to show you how I use this on a daily basis. I'm going to give you sort of a behind the scenes experience of how I get different shots for products, how I film videos, different things you can do with this slider. So if you want to learn about this slider, or link it in the description down below, you can get to the website, read about all the specs, read about what you get in the box and everything. It's a really exceptional product. I've done a full review on the slider itself. If you want to watch that, I'll link it up above. But the PT Pons head just adds another bit of rotation and the pan and tilt to this, and it all works in unison with the application. It's so good, so easy. You can get some really sick shots. So first of all, let me show you how to get one of my favorite shots for when I'm shooting tech videos.
Now, the good thing about the Pons head and the Zeapon slider is that you can actually put it on a loop through the app. So you can do a specific A to B point, which I'm going to do on the iPhone now. Then I'm going to just press it on loop, press play, and it will keep on doing the same movement exactly every single time for as many times as you want it to do until you press stop. Then I'm going to do this shot where I change out these different MagSafe accessories on the iPhone and do like a cool transition in post-production where it just flows from one thing to the other with the shot staying the same. It's a really cool effect and great for tech videos. I'm going to show you exactly how I do it now. So we've done it. I've set an A and B point over here. The slider is on the tripod here with the ZVE1. I've got manual focus, so the focus doesn't jump about in between shots. It's on the Apple logo, and then I'm going to change these different MagSafe accessories that I've got to review and just do that shot. So it's a really good effect for a video, and people always ask how I got it done. So this is exactly how I did it. So I'm going to press play on the app. It will go left and right on the loop and tilt and pan up and down a little bit as well with this Pons head. Really, really good effect. So let's just get it done now. I'm going to press play, and then I'm going to put the different accessories on the iPhone. I've got to squeeze past here. So first accessory is going on. I've got the iPhone not super glued. I've got the iPhone blue tacked to the table as well, so when I take the accessory off, it doesn't move. It's really important that you keep everything the same within the shots. It's a really clever effect. So I'll get it done and I'll show you exactly the results right away.
So that shot is something I learned quite recently, and I wish I'd been doing it for the last 5 years of shooting YouTube videos. It's a really, really unique shot, very easy to do, especially with this, because you can get the same shot identically every single time. Basically, the next shot that I'm going to show you is just simply how I get product B-roll, but in 4K crispy footage and the same sort of nice smooth shot with this slider. So the next way that I use the slider with the Pons head is getting really nice smooth macro shots with the camera. I've got the 90mm macro lens on there on the Sony ZVE1, and then I'm controlling it again with the iPad over here. All I do is I get the shot that I want, so this is what we're looking at, and then I press waypoint A, I move it left and right or up and down, and then I press waypoint B, and you can do it all the way for 6 waypoints on the app here. And then you just press play on the app and you press record on the camera. So we'll do this. The Pons does its thing, gets into position. So this is the first shot, and then it starts slowly moving at the speed that you select, and we're getting this nice macro shot of the new camera, and it's tilting down whilst going side by side as well with the 2 motors on here as well with the Pons head. It's just so good and so much easier than trying to do it handheld, because handheld, especially with the macro lens, is quite difficult. But you get this really, really nice smooth shot, and you can do it multiple times in the same way, which is good for my next thing that I'm going to show you
on how I use this Pond's head and the slider.
So not only can you put your camera on this, but you can also put different products like lights on this. And this next behind the scenes shot is how I put a light on this to get a different kind of shot, different kind of movement in the scene, and yeah, be a little bit more creative with it. So this is the light shot. Okay, so here's the idea for this shot. Like I said, you don't have to use cameras with these sliders. You can use lights as well. I've got this new light, the Cinepeer CX100 from Zhiyun. It's an amazing light, compact and portable, so it will mount on here. So this is a slider. I've got it on the tripod, tilted up, so it will go vertically. I've got the Sony ZV-E1 hit with the 35mm on an old iPhone 4, which I'm going to be doing a video on soon. So that is the shot. What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this light on and I'm going to set a A and a B point and have this light sort of do like a sunrise effect up and down over this phone. So let's see what kind of effect we can do here. I've got the iPad over here so I can just sort of control the slider up and down, and I'll set A and B waypoints here for the shot and just play it over a couple of times and see what it looks like. So here is the shot. So as you can see, that's basically how I get some of the shots with this slider and the PT Pond's head. It's an incredible product, it really is. Like I said, it will be linked in the description down below if you want to go and check them out. If you want to invest in something like this, it really is worth it because it makes your workflow a lot more seamless, a lot quicker, and a lot more stable. Obviously, if you're going to try to do these shots with handheld, it can just take like 3 or 4 times a time. Trust me, I've been doing it for 5 years before I got this product, and it takes a long time. You can get some really interesting creating shots. The sky's the limit. Your creativity really is the limit. Having tools like this in your studio, in your arsenal of gear, it really does make a difference. They say the gear doesn't matter, but when it comes to the top end of what you want to create, then yeah, the gear does matter. Yeah, I really do fully recommend Zeapon. It's been really reliable. They did send me their super high power motor, which I'll try and do a video on soon, but the normal motor works perfectly with all this, and yeah, it's they're really high quality. I've been using this for about probably 6 months now, and it's just works seamlessly every time. The app is simple to use and easy as well. So, but that's it for this video, a little behind the scenes sort of insight into what goes on a daily basis on this channel. Really appreciate if you subscribe. Let me know if you've got any more things you want to know about this slide. I'll try and reply to you in the comments, and if you've got any discount codes or coupons or anything, I'll put them in the pinned comment for you. But yeah, that's it for this one. If you like this kind of content, make sure you check out this video over here, and you might like this one over there as well. See you on the next one. Bye guys.